It was supposed to be the ultimate symbol of their new, independent life. When Prince Harry and Meghan Markle left the British royal family, they painted a picture of freedom, self-reliance, and financial independence. Their sprawling $14 million Montecito mansion became the ultimate backdrop for this narrative, a fairy tale escape from the monarchy's grip. But now, in a stunning turn of events, Hollywood mogul Tyler Perry has thrown a wrench into this carefully crafted story. According to Perry, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex never actually owned the Montecito estate. His claims, backed by compelling evidence, have sent the internet into a frenzy, reigniting debates over the couple's transparency and financial independence. What exactly did Perry reveal? And what does this mean for the ever-controversial royal exiles? Let's dive in. Tyler Perry has long been known as an entertainment powerhouse, a billionaire filmmaker with a reputation for generosity. He was also instrumental in Harry and Meghan's transition to life in America. Back in 2020, when the couple left the UK in search of a new home, Perry reportedly provided them with a safe haven, his private Beverly Hills mansion, at no cost. At the time, the arrangement seemed temporary. Then, in August 2020, Harry and Meghan announced their big move to Montecito, a celebrity enclave in California, purchasing a luxurious estate for $14 million. This was touted as a landmark moment, marking their true independence. But according to Perry, that's not exactly how it went down. Recent reports suggest that Perry has provided documents and testimonies indicating that Harry and Meghan never actually completed the purchase of the Montecito mansion. Instead, they have allegedly been living in the estate under a complex financial arrangement, one that stops short of outright ownership. Could it be that the mansion isn't truly theirs? If Harry and Meghan don't technically own their Montecito home, what does that mean? Details remain murky, but insiders suggest the arrangement could involve significant external financial support. Could Perry himself have been bankrolling the couple's lavish lifestyle? If so, why? This revelation has reignited long-standing skepticism over the Sussexes' financial claims. From the beginning, Harry and Meghan have insisted they wanted to be financially independent from the British royal family. But their luxury-filled life, including multi-million-dollar Netflix and Spotify deals, has consistently raised eyebrows. Now, questions loom larger than ever. Was the Montecito purchase a smokescreen? How much financial help have Harry and Meghan actually received? If they don't own the house, who does? While some argue that Harry and Meghan's finances are their private business, critics see this as yet another example of their lack of transparency. And the internet? Well, the internet is having a field day. The reaction to Perry's revelation has been swift and divisive. Social media platforms are buzzing with debates, theories, and, of course, memes. Supporters of Harry and Meghan argue that their homeownership status is irrelevant. After all, does it really matter if they own the mansion outright, as long as they're happy and continuing their philanthropic work? Critics, however, see this as just another example of the couple manipulating public perception. They accuse the Sussexes of creating an illusion of financial independence while still benefiting from wealthy benefactors. And then, there are the conspiracy theorists speculating wildly about secret deals, hidden benefactors, and potential financial scandals. The bottom line? Whether you love them or loathe them, Harry and Meghan have once again managed to dominate headlines. As of now, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have not publicly responded to Perry's claims. Will they address the controversy head-on, issuing a statement to clarify their position? Or will they stay silent, hoping the storm will pass? One thing is certain, ignoring the situation will only fuel further speculation. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get more dramatic for Harry, another bombshell dropped. As if the Montecito mansion scandal weren't enough, Harry has also suffered a major blow in another area of his post-royal life. The Invictus Games, the beloved initiative he founded in 2014 to support wounded veterans, has seemingly moved on without him. Reports indicate that Mike Tyndall, former rugby star and husband of Princess Anne's daughter Zara, has taken over as the new patron of the Invictus Games. For Harry, this is nothing short of a gut punch. The Invictus Games was once Harry's crowning achievement outside of royal duties. The event showcased his commitment to veterans, earning him widespread respect. But in recent years, Harry's focus has shifted. His high-profile media deals, controversial public statements, and ongoing royal feuds have made him a polarizing figure. Enter Mike Tyndall. Tyndall, a beloved member of the royal family and a respected athlete, brings a no-drama approach to the role. His down-to-earth personality and strong ties to the UK have made him an appealing choice to lead the games forward. And while Harry still holds deep admiration for the Invictus Games, his diminishing connection to the UK and increasing Hollywood-centric lifestyle may have made his continued leadership impractical. Could this be another sign of Harry's waning influence? Between the Montecito mansion controversy and his Invictus Games demotion, Harry finds himself at a crossroads. His and Meghan's brand has been built on the narrative of independence, authenticity, and humanitarian efforts. But as scrutiny intensifies, will they be able to maintain that image? Possible next moves. Damage control. Expect a carefully crafted response, perhaps a sit-down interview or a well-placed statement, to regain control of the narrative. Doubling down on Hollywood. With their UK ties weakening, they may pivot even harder into their Netflix and entertainment ventures. A surprise royal reconciliation? Though unlikely, they could attempt to mend fences with the royal family to rebuild public trust. Whatever happens next, one thing is for sure. This story is far from over. Tyler Perry's revelation about the Montecito mansion has shaken the Sussex narrative to its core. For a couple that has consistently emphasized financial independence, these claims raise serious questions. Meanwhile, Harry's removal from the Invictus Games leadership marks another significant turning point in his post-royal journey. Are Harry and Meghan facing their biggest credibility crisis yet? Or will they once again prove their resilience, emerging from controversy stronger than ever? What do you think? Are the Sussexes being unfairly scrutinized? Or is this just another case of them bending the truth? Let's discuss. If history has taught us anything about Harry and Meghan, it's that they are masters of reinvention. From their bombshell Oprah interview to their Netflix docuseries and Meghan's foray into podcasting, they've repeatedly pivoted their brand in response to public scrutiny. But Tyler Perry's revelation and Harry's Invictus Games setback pose a new kind of challenge, one that goes beyond mere PR damage control. This time, the core foundation of their public image is under fire. Are they truly independent, or have they been carefully curating an illusion of self-sufficiency while benefiting from high-profile connections? The problem with the financial independence narrative. One of the biggest selling points of Harry and Meghan's post-royal life was their supposed financial independence from the British monarchy. In their explosive 2021 interview with Oprah, they famously claimed they had been cut off financially, implying they were forced to forge their own path. Yet, the timeline of their financial journey tells a more complicated story. Tyler Perry's assistance in 2020, free luxury housing in Beverly Hills. Purchase, or not, of the Montecito mansion in August 2020, questionable ownership. Multi-million-dollar Netflix and Spotify deals, some successful ventures, but others, cough Spotify, ended in failure. Ongoing speculation about benefactors, are other powerful friends helping them maintain their lifestyle? Now, with Perry's claims, it appears that the Montecito mansion may not have been a true purchase, but rather a financial arrangement with significant outside support. If that's the case, does this undermine their previous claims of financial independence? And more importantly, does it matter? What's at stake for Harry and Meghan? For the Sussexes, public perception is everything. Their ability to sign lucrative deals, gain support for their philanthropic endeavors, and maintain influence hinges on their credibility. Potential consequences of the Montecito revelation. Loss of trust from supporters. If fans feel misled, they may start questioning other aspects of the Sussex narrative. Transparency has been a key selling point for them. If that crumbles, so does part of their brand. Further damage to media deals. Their $20 million Spotify deal already ended abruptly, with execs calling them grifters. Netflix may also start reconsidering its investment if public interest wanes. Strained relations with their inner circle. Could Perry himself distance himself from the couple? Are other high-profile supporters starting to rethink their association? A potential legal or financial repercussion. If the property arrangement involved financial loopholes or unconventional real estate deals, there could be legal consequences. On the flip side, there's always the possibility that they weather the storm and emerge stronger than ever. After all, this isn't the first time they've been at the center of controversy. The Invictus Games shakeup. A bigger blow than expected? Losing his patron role in the Invictus Games may be an even greater setback for Harry than the real estate controversy. Unlike the Montecito mansion, where financial details can remain somewhat ambiguous, his removal from an initiative he founded is a public and undeniable rejection. Why this matters. Invictus was Harry's most respected initiative. Unlike Hollywood ventures, the games were undeniably impactful and widely praised. It signals a shift in royal influence. Mike Tyndall, a quiet but well-respected member of the royal family, taking over Harry's role, suggests a deliberate move to distance the Invictus Games from the Sussex brand. It's a clear indicator of waning influence. If an organization Harry built no longer sees him as the best fit to represent it, where does that leave him? For many royal watchers, this marks a turning point in Harry's post-royal journey, a sign that the institutions he once championed are slowly moving on without him. Can Harry and Meghan recover? Absolutely. But it won't be easy. To rebuild credibility and influence, they need to strategically recalibrate their public image. Here's how they could do it. 1. Address the Montecito controversy head-on. Silence will only fuel speculation. They need to clarify whether they own the mansion or not. If they don't own it, they need to explain why, ideally in a way that doesn't contradict their past statements about financial independence. 2. Recommit to meaningful work. The Netflix deals, documentaries, and Hollywood projects haven't been universally well received. They need to double down on philanthropy, focusing on initiatives that aren't just about them, but actually make an impact. 3. Shift away from drama. The endless royal family feuds may generate headlines, but are they actually helping their brand? A pivot toward a more positive, solution-oriented public persona could serve them well. 4. Rebuild relationships with the UK if they want to stay relevant. Whether or not they want to return to the UK in any meaningful way, a more strategic approach to their royal connections might help restore credibility. Even if full reconciliation is off the table, mending fences with charitable institutions and veteran organizations could re-establish their influence. Final thoughts. The Sussexes at a crossroads. Tyler Perry's revelation about the Montecito mansion has sparked a massive credibility crisis for Harry and Meghan. Meanwhile, Harry losing his role in the Invictus Games suggests that his influence in charitable and royal-adjacent circles is diminishing. So, where do they go from here? They could emerge stronger by confronting the controversy head-on and refocusing on meaningful work. They could double down on Hollywood fame, but at the risk of further alienating their original supporters. They could choose silence, hoping the media storm will pass, but that might only create more skepticism. One thing is certain, this story is far from over. Whether you support them or question them, Harry and Meghan's next moves will be crucial in defining their legacy.